A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities.
Today, we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll run here with a rookie.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Lucas Van Ness on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Now second and 9. Again, it's Claiborne.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here first and 10
at their own 23. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second and 5.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Love.
He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Redmond on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. And the Vikings are going to beef up their secondary here. 6 DBs on 3rd. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It's a pickup of 6.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Next receivers don't spread the defense out. They were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game that will continue after picking up another 1st there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Packers are on the board here first in the season opener.
Trey Smack now for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Packers 7, Vikings nothing. Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Shotgun now from Murray. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Claiborne. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
From the gun, Murray. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain
A
of
really good
yards.
pickup of 28 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
They'll start with all 5 receivers left. Murray going to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Murray to air it out again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Jacobs going to try the middle. Now they can't bring him down. Now look out. To the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, 91 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
14. Vikings, nothing. Ray Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Evan Williams. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Now Love will try with his legs. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts. If this were preseason, he'd get a mulligan. But this is for real, so not expecting that at all. Got to find a way to take care of it. I'm sure he'll get other opportunities.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Claiborne. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Murray now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
2nd and 10.
Now Murray, eluding the pressure right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Murray. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. To throw now. Here's Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
Love now.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Love looking to throw it. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Again, it's Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And it brings up 3rd down.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. On 3rd down, Lloyd. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Will Reichard the kickoff for the Vikings.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the 2nd half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the 1st half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Black 40, ready.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Ready.
Throwing. Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
10 black. Black shot.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Packers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Smack now for the PAT. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Packers 21, Vikings nothing. Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's Murray.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33.
Claiborne now on 1st and 10. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon a running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 8.
Murray now to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
To throw is Murray. That is caught. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
On play action, it's Murray. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Oliver. Touchdown, Vikings. Josh Oliver, a 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. So a very important first drive of the 3rd quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
In motion left, that's Reed.
Now Love. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Told it's a loss of 8 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. Look at the big fella go.
And he takes it all the way down to the 22. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Here we go. Back.
Jacobs now. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Oh, how about this on first and goal? And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
45. White.
Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Smack now for the PAT.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score. Packers 28, Vikings 7. Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
Play action. Now it's Murray escaping the pressure right. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Second and a couple.
The 29-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Throwing now is Murray. Being chased out left.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of
So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. And this one is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on second and 10. Looking to throw. Murray to Jefferson on the slant. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Murray going to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
From the gun on third down, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now Murray's got to have this one. Able to find the open man. That's complete. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Murray. It's caught. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Second and inches at the 3-yard line.
So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
For the extra point.
Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Vikings 14. Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up.
There he goes, right side. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, 75 yards. And the Packers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Smack now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, you know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 47.
Murray now.
We're going back to the same well. It's Hawkinson again.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now Murray. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 14.
21 yards. That's another Vikings first down.
Here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Golden now to return.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here we go.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Lloyd. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Now they pitch to Jacobs. He's shoving his way inside the 35.
And he has a Packer first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script.
The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Up the middle they go. Lloyd. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the